And welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Lucas from Mars, and today we continue with this Miami Marlins franchise here. Episode number 4 of this save, as we have this series here against the Texas Rangers, and the Texas Rangers here have taken the first 2 games from us in this series here, a 3-game set versus Texas. And right now the Marlins sit at 3-3, exactly 500 here to start the year after taking the first 3 of 4 from Miami. Let's look at the series recap, guys. In the offense for Miami, so far not very good in this series. Only 5 runs combined through the first 2 games. So let's get this game underway here. Sandy Alcantara on the mound in this one for Miami, 8.1 innings and a 1.08 ERA. He was very good in his first start of the year. And the Miami Marlins today are in those black home tops with the white and orange lettering, and the orange numbers on the back with the white pants. A white stripe also going down the side of those pants as well. And a 3-1 here to Nathaniel Lowe now is ball 4 inside. So walk here to the first man of the ball game, and then we get to look at this Texas lineup here. So we already saw Nathaniel Lowe. Ezekiel Duran is hitting now. Corey Seager, who they just got in the offseason. Adolis Garcia, Marcus Semien, Jonah Heim, Nick Solak, Andy Ibanez, and Leody Taveras. So a good lineup here for Texas. A decent lineup. This is a decent team. Should be a decent team this year, as that is run down by Soler and caught off the bat of Corey Seager. That was a good hit, a good drive, but Soler able to chase it down for the out. And now there is Adolis Garcia. And last year started out really hot. One of the better, a dangerous power hitter for sure, as that ball drops in. Astito comes up and throws the runner out at second base. Williams Astudillo, great stop there on the backstop, and then he throws it over to second to get the out to end the top of the first inning. Jacob Stallings, if you remember, got hurt in that last episode. And now Brian De La Cruz here leading off for Miami. The offense here for the Marlins still struggling this season, trying to get their offense going here in this game against the Rangers. That's a little flare into the shallow outfield that the shortstop takes care of. So I'll take a look at this lineup here, and very low averages for basically everybody here in this lineup. Avicio Garcia is batting .353, and Rojas is batting .308. Jorge Soler is starting off the season pretty well, but yeah, I mean, very low averages there across the board for this lineup right now. Struggling on offense for sure, as that's a line drive shot and a base hit from Brian Anderson. So a base runner here, man on first with 1 away. And now it's Jazz Chisholm, a slow start to the season for Jazz, only batting .176 right now. And here comes in 0-1 to him, is not a strike, apparently, according to the umpires. That probably was actually a strike, catching the bottom of the zone, but it don't get the call. So now Chisholm swinging, and man, a little chopper to second, double play. And just like that, the first inning here is over. Top of the second, Adolis Garcia back up to the plate again after the stolen base attempt, as that ball is outside for ball 3. 3-1 here. De Alcantara walked 2 guys in the first game of the season, and has already walked 2 here tonight so far, as that's another walk and another base runner here. 2-2 now, and that's a line drive and a base hit. So a couple of hits now and a couple of walks for Texas in this game. Now 2 men on, nobody out. And that ball is going to drop as well over into the corner. Soler on his horse to chase it. 1 run scores around third, and that throw is way offline. And that other runner is going to score as well. And it's 2-0 Texas here in the second, as Jonah Heim gets that drive. And I'm pretty sure that was a 2 RBI double, as that is a strikeout of Nick Solak there. 22 pitches in this inning for Alcantara. Now 3-0 here to Andy Ibanez. That pitch catches the corner. 3-1. And that ball is right down the middle, basically. That sinker is right there. I don't know what Ibanez is looking at. Got to swing at that. Full count pitch now is a little chopper, and Alcantara is going to go home with it to get the out. And that will stop the base runner there. That will stop the run. Very aggressive, way too aggressive with that runner trying to go home there. Really good and heads-up play by Alcantara to go home with that and get the out. Soler now chasing that ball. Another good catch near the wall by Jorge Soler, chasing that down as the Rangers get 2 on the board here early on in this game here in the top of the second inning with that 2-run double. And now we go top 3. Corey Seager up now here, and that's another base hit down the line. Soler going to throw it over to the infield, and from first to third goes the runner, Corey Seager, his first hit of the game. Now man on the corners for Garcia. 1-1 to him is a liner to Garcia, who makes the catch. Tagging at third. The throw to the plate is a little offline, and it's not going to be in time as Astudillo stops it, but another run across. And Adolis Garcia gets an RBI sac fly. 3-0 Rangers here now in the inning, and that's a sinker swung on and missed by Jonah Heim, who had that double earlier. He hits a ground ball. Rojas up with it at short. He just goes the long way over to first to get the out. But Miami, here's the struggle with this team. Now they're down 3 here early on in the game. Can the offense do something here? This is one of the things that they have struggled with all season long. They need their offense to come through and get something going. But that's a strikeout of Garcia way inside on that pitch. No chance. And now here's Williams Astudillo. This is his first at-bat of this regular season here after being called up from the Jacob Stallings injury. And he hits a line drive, but it's right to the outfielder and caught for the final out of the inning. So also, Sandy Alcantara needing to really bounce back from a kind of a rough start in this game right now. But he can't get a hitless fourth here, as that's going to be another single. So unfortunately, another base runner here, as Tavera is very speedy with 93 speed on first, but that is a ground ball to Chisholm. That is going to end the top of the 4th inning. So a hit, but nothing else there. Now bottom 4, Martin Perez pitching still. Brian De La Cruz is going to drop one into center field for a single. And a 1-2 pitch there. Now man on first. And one of the things that Miami's really struggled with is home runs. They really haven't hit a lot of long balls at all yet this entire season. Jorge Soler is 0-for-1 so far today. And he hits a line drive that's down. And De La Cruz is going to hold up at second base. And man, if we knew that throw was going to be like that, we should have sent him to third. But now men on first and second here with 2 down. As that's another liner, but that one, unfortunately, for Garrett Cooper is right to the left fielder. So Miami getting a couple of hits, but nothing doing for runs rise there in that inning. Bottom of the 5th inning now. Jesus Aguilar swings through that ball. 2-2 to him now. Swing and a miss on a cutter down below the knees. And Jesus Aguilar can't catch up. 1 down in the inning now. Avisail Garcia 0-for-1 with a strikeout already. Fouls that pitch off. 0-2 to him. Swing and a miss at a 4-seam fastball. And Martin Perez, just like a lot of other pitchers have done against this lineup, carving it up right now. And that is a little pop-up behind second base to end the inning. Only 53 pitches for the pitcher here for the Rangers, who has been just shutting this lineup down. Now, bottom of the 6th here, Martin Perez still going. Brian De La Cruz, though, his second hit of the game, and the 4th hit overall for the Marlins. Jazz Chisholm trying to get something going for the offense here, and he lines one, and that ball might have a chance. Oh, it's off the top of the wall, and De La Cruz is going to hold that second. And a little unfortunate there, as Jazz Chisholm does hit the ball really well. Won't get credit for an RBI or anything. But then Jorge Soler lines one into the outfield and left. That ball's deep, and that ball's off the Marlins side and left, and a home run. Wow, Jorge Soler, his second of the year, and it's a one-run ball game now. Jorge Soler has been one of the more consistent hitters so far this year, and that's actually a 3-run home run, and we are tied. Just like that, one swing of the bat for Jorge Soler. Wow. 100-mile-an-hour exit velo, and off of that Miami Marlins sound in left field for a big-time home run. Garrett Cooper will send a fly out into the outfield there, into center, but just like that, Jorge Soler, home run number 2 on the season, has tied the game at 3. Both teams, 3 runs, 6 hits, end of the 6th, into the 7th now. And Richard Blair is pitching now for the Miami Marlins here in the top of the 7th. That is going to be an out, and that is going to be the end of the 7th. They're in the top of the 7th inning, and stretch time in Miami now. 3-3 tie in this game. Matt Bush here coming on now. 4 games, only 1.2 innings, but he struggled. He has struggled now. Jesus Aguilar, 3-2, is stopped by the shortstop. Throw to first is in time. According to the first base umpire, I don't know about that one. We had a chance here to challenge this play. And let's see. Let's get a look at it here to see whether or not the manager is going to challenge. And, oof, really, really super close play here. And it looks like they're going to get the thumbs up. So we're going to challenge this one here now. The call on the field is out. Let's take a look. I mean, it's hard, really hard to see from that angle. Let's see what this angle shows us. And it looks like his foot is on the bag, but does it come in time before? And this is a really close play. So we'll see. And he is safe. They actually overturn it. That's really the first time I've ever seen that in MLB The Show. So how about that? Avisail Garcia now up. And unfortunately, right back to the shortstop. This time he fields it correctly. And all that work, all that time, really for nothing, because a double play wipes that hit out of the way. And now 2 down. And Rojas sending a fly ball into center, into left, see on it, center. Wow, okay, that ball was hit harder than I thought. That was actually, took a good play to run that ball all the way down. But unfortunately for the Marlins now, they do not get anything in that inning. Richard Blair still pitching here. 0-2 pitch to this batter here. Seager is down low for ball 1. That's a swing and a miss and a slider. Man, Richard Blair, great pitch on that one. And with that, they take Blair out of the game. Tanner Scott will come into the game. He's pitched an inning so far and didn't give up anything in this first inning he pitched in, and that's ball 2. So now 2-0 here to go. Garcia is a line drive down. Base hit for Adolis Garcia as he will get on again. He had a sacrifice fly in this ball game, and a hit there. 2-2 count now. Man on first here for Marcus Semien. 2 for 3 on the night, but that's a strikeout. Swinging and missing out a slider. Great pitch by Scott. Now 2 down in the inning. Jonah Heim. Ground ball. First base, Garrett Cooper with a nice play. Great stop sliding. And that is the end of the top of the 8th. So Miami's bullpen here, which has been very, very good all season, is once again keeping the team in the game right now. Here as we go to Brock Burke in the bottom of the 8th for Texas. Brian De La Cruz is 2 for 3 tonight. And he will swing, hit that curveball a little bit late on it. 1-2 now. And 1-2 to De La Cruz. Swung and missed on the cutter. That ball just went right past him. And taking a look at some StatCast here on this pitch sequence. As 1-1 at 1-2. And, you know, unfortunately, swung at a couple of balls in that at bat. And now Brian Anderson here. He will lift one into right. And, yep, that's going to be caught as well. So that is caught in the end of the 8th inning here. And still tied at 3 going into the 9th. Here is another late inning game that's going to be decided here super late and going to be a close one. We've seen a lot of games like this already this season here for the Marlins, as that is a base hit and a man on first. Now Andy Ibanez 0 for 3 in the game today, 0 for 1 count, and that's a ball that is a really good bunt by Tavares there. They do get the out at first, but that bunt does the job of moving the runner over to second base. So when in scoring position now here with 1 down in the inning for Nathaniel Lowe, who's 0 for 3, 1 for 7 in the series here. But a big hit here would wipe his 0 for day all right away. 2-0 is swung on and missed on the slider. Now here comes a 2-1. And it's swung on and missed again. And a slider way down below the knees. Full count pitch here. Here comes strike 3 called on a slider. Nathaniel Lowe kicking himself for not swinging at that. Great job. Tanner Scott pumped up, walking off the mound there. As bottom of the 9th inning upcoming, the Marlins with a chance for their second walk-off of the season here in this game versus the Rangers. So here we go. Joe Barlow coming on in here, and he's pitched inning. He is not giving up a run just yet this season. And now here's Garrett Cooper with 2 down in the inning. 7 pitches for Barlow. And here comes his first pitch to Cooper. It's swung on and driven. A line drive into left. And it's gone! Home run, line drive shot. Garrett Cooper. And the Miami Marlins have walked it off again. Second home run of the season and the second walk-off of the year for the Miami Marlins. They are above 500 once again. They take this third game of the series from Texas, 4-3. Garrett Cooper with the swing of his life. Perfect swing timing. That ball got out in a hurry, and it just sneaks over the wall. And the offense here for Miami struggled a little bit, but we saw a couple of big home runs. That 3-run home run by Soler in the 6th, and then that one just over the wall, same area basically as Soler's home run. But that will give Miami the win, above 500, 4-3 now on the season. And a great ball game here. Crazy. 2 walk-offs already here this early on in the year is pretty crazy to see. So here we are against San Francisco here, the Giants, and a 6-1 lead here as we get into critical situations. But man, look at that game. An 8-1 finish here for Miami as they continue the good winning ways off of that win in Texas, and they take the first game here from San Francisco. Probably the best offensive output that we've seen from this team all year, honestly. As Jorge Soler was 5 for 3 with 3 RBIs in that one. He was incredible. And Taylor Rogers was also incredible. 8 innings, 6 hits, only 1 earned run. Only 2 strikeouts, but still an excellent performance for Taylor Rogers, without a doubt. So now we sim this game, and then look at what happens here. Our second major injury of this franchise, as John Birdie sustained an injury, a torn calf during the game in that game against the Giants, and he's going to be out for 1 to 2 months. So unfortunately, John Birdie gets hurt. We do win the next game though, 7-2. But now we look to the lineup here to see what we need to do and who we need to put in this lineup, as shortstop is the position that is missing here, but Brian Anderson can't play short, so now we put in Miguel Rojas, who, is getting a decent amount of playing time, was more of a bench kind of player before, but now he's going to step into the lineup, and he's going to be the main guy in this lineup now here for the shortstop position. So we look at this lineup here, and against lefties versus a DH, Jesus Sanchez for some reason is not in this lineup, so I decided we gotta put Jesus Sanchez in this lineup here, as we look to take Brian De La Cruz out of the batting order here against lefties with the DH. De La Cruz is not hitting super well this season anyway, and only batting .200 right now. So we give Jesus Sanchez more at-bats. He only has 18 at-bats right now this year. We want to give that guy more plate appearances for sure. So now Jesus Sanchez is in both lineups now. And again, a 7-2 win here against San Francisco. So let's take a look at this box score again. And again, the offense was really good here. Another RBI for Jorge Soler. 5 RBIs, though, for Jesus Aguilar in this one. That is impressive. Williams Astudillo also got his first hit, it looks like, in this season with an RBI. Aguilar got a home run in that game with 5 ribbies, so a good offensive performance here. And now a 3-game win streak for Miami. And now we take it into this last game here against San Francisco. And we sim this one, but now look at what's happening here. Critical situation, bottom of the 8th, 2 down. And Jesus Luzardo has a shutout going here late in this one in a 2-0 game. So let's hop into this one here. As Wilmer Flores is up here, bottom of the 8th, 2 down, 2 for 3. Wilmer Flores on the day. As that ball is a strike, a 12-seam curve high, but it does catch the zone. Wilmer Flores not necessarily agreeing with that call. But now 1-2 here. And a ground ball to Jazz Chisholm at second base. That is going to be the end of the inning. And so end of the 8th here, and Jesus Luzardo, 8 shutout frames here in this one. So unlike the first 2 games, the Marlins offense hasn't really done much in this one, it looks like, but the pitching again for the 3rd straight game has been excellent. Brandon Belt here leading off the bottom of the 9th, and that's the 100th pitch of the game for Luzardo, the 101st pitch here, 1-2 hit count is a line drive, a ground ball actually. And Soler running a long way. So despite the 22 speed from Crawford, he gets all the way to second with that a leadoff double because of the shift. So now here comes the manager, and that is going to be it for Jesus Luzardo in this game. Tried to go into the 9th inning, but 8 shutout frames, although he is responsible for the guy on first base right now. So here comes Dylan Floro, who pitched who's pitched once this year already, 0.2 innings. He did get a save in his first save opportunity. Looking for save number 2 here on the year. As bottom of the 9th here, 1-0 to Jock Peterson is a ground ball through and past the diving attempt of Sanchez. And oh no, here comes San Francisco. They score, and a double by Jock Peterson now, and it's a 1-run game. So now 1 down here for Evan Longoria. San Francisco trying to claw back as that's a ground ball to Chisholm, who picks it up off of the dirt, throws it to first in time. So now, man on third, 2 down here in the inning now. And Miami trying to look for another win, trying to get a 4-game win streak here going, and trying to improve to 7-3 on the year right now. As Tommy La Stella coming on off the bench. He's been pretty good off the bench so far for San Francisco now, as that pitch is way outside, but he swings and hits it. Now 2-2 count here. This might be it, as the 2-2 pitch is strike 3. Circle change, outside corner, great pitch. That's the end of the game. 4-game winning streak for Miami, and they are now 7-3 on the year. How about this start for the Marlins? This is a team right now that the pitching has been carrying this team right now. The pitching has been incredible, and the offense in this game didn't do a whole lot. But Jesus Luzardo, man, what a performance. 8 innings, 1 run, and you see another home run here. A home run by Williams Astudillo, who, has a few hits now, and a good game for him. But Luzardo, 8 innings, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts as well, and only 1 earned run with a couple of walks. So very, very good day for Jesus Luzardo in this one. And overall, Miami, a very, very good episode here for the Marlins, as we win all the games here that we play in this episode, and are on a 4-game win streak now. And next time we carry that win streak into a matchup with Shohei Ohtani and the Angels. But you've been listening to Lucas from Mars. Remember to subscribe, guys, and have a great rest of your day here. I'll be back for more Miami Marlins franchise pretty soon. Peace out, guys.